What up, people?
Happy
Welcome
New
back to
Year.
Chip Chat and Chill. This is your
Yes,
fun
yes, yes.
recess for adult millennials escaping everyday sociological experiences. We are here for recess. We are going to recap the best and the worst of 2020.
The best and the
So,
worst.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The best and worst of 2020. And it has definitely been a doozy. Either you were on a high spectrum, a low spectrum, or somewhere in between. But
Mm-hmm.
hopefully by the end of this, we all come to some common ground and just realize that at the end of the day, if you're watching this, you're blessed. You win because
You're absolutely blessed.
2020 did not eat you up. You survived. Okay. So
Yes. Yeah.
tonight it
And
is
that's great.
myself, Zakia, and I have my co-host,
Yo,
the
yo.
deacon, the
The D.
musician, the closet comedian, the bestie, Jesse.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all?
How you been,
It's
sir?
good. It's your boy Chunks. I'm chilling. How you
I'm still
been?
high from Christmas. It was
Yeah,
good.
Christmas was good. Christmas was fun. Christmas was fun.
Yep.
It was actually I got a chance to be around my uncle, my aunts, my grandmother, my son. You know,
I know he made off
everything
like a.
together. Huh?
I know he made
Would you
off
say?
well for Christmas.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Me and Celeste we woke up to him. Well, him waking up, looking at his toys like, oh, no, I see Rolly, I see Bingo, I see Rolly, I see Bingo. He said, look. So Celeste told him, go
Oh,
ahead, it's yours, it's for you. He said, for
oh,
me? Yeah.
I love this age. It's so
Yes,
fun.
yes, yes,
That's the
yes,
best
yes.
part of Christmas. As a parent, you get to relive it through their eyes. It's just so
Yes, I'm
wonderful.
not
And
gonna lie. You are absolutely right, yo. Because I had a like when he was doing that, I had a vision of me when I was when we was living in Brooklyn on Fulton Street. I had an vision of like me and my brother waking up and we had all of these like wrestling men toys, the wrestling ring. Like it was amazing. We had like all of that like under the tree. And when I seen Justin stuff, it just reminded me like of that time. It was crazy. So yeah, it feels good to relive it through them. Definitely does.
it
It definitely
does.
does. It
I'm
does.
I'm definitely on the fence of trying to determine whether or not I'm gonna burst Junior's bubble next year.
Oh God,
The
about
belief and
Santa.
whatnot.
About
Because
Santa.
yeah, because you have no idea until you become a parent how devilish Christmas is on the low. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm never going to lose sight of the fact that Christmas is indeed about Jesus. Happy birthday. I'm glad you were
Yeah.
born. I'm glad you
Yeah.
saved the world. I'm thankful
Yeah.
for salvation. I'm thankful for
Yes.
your love. However, comma, this nigga Santa for the birds.
He
Because
got to
all of
go.
them really do.
No,
And
but you got to
no,
keep it
no.
going because you got two other little ones. You got to keep it
They can
going.
believe, but him and I are gonna have to have a conversation about this because
But he
it ain't
gonna tell them.
no
You know he
rally
gonna put them
plan.
on. He gonna put them on. He gonna be like, mommy said that Santa's not real, so don't believe it. Yeah, he gonna put his sisters on.
You
Soon as
think
they
he
gonna
gonna
be
be a
like
hater?
Santa Claus, he gonna be like, it's not real. Mommy said, you know, you know how it's gonna go, cause he gonna be
Nah, you
tight.
know what? He
He
love them
gonna be
little
tight
girls
with
so
you. He gonna
much.
be tight. That's why I don't like that. These
He
kids
gonna
gonna
catch,
be.
he gonna catch a case. He love him says his little sister so much. I think he'd be like, I won't tell mommy. I think he'll see eye to eye with me. Because
Listen,
I
I
don't
never.
remember his brothers how that conversation went, but they just eventually figured it out. Like I remember figuring it out. I'm like, we live in a brownstone in Brooklyn.
Yo, I remember when I figured it out
How
too.
does
And
this fat
we was
man
living in Brooklyn on Fulton Street. Yes.
fit in this chimney, come down my
Uh,
pipes? That never gets used,
yo,
dusted, and all of that. I don't. Everybody's
yo,
fireplace in this Brooklyn brownstone. I figured it out. We never had a
yeah,
conversation. I figured it out.
that Santa stuff never worked for us. We lived in Brooklyn. We lived in the hood, so that never worked for us. I asked. I said, "Well, if he come down the chimney, where is our chimney? We don't have no chimney in here. Where's the chimney at?"
Do
They gonna
tell.
tell me he ring the bell. They told me that Santa Claus ring the bell. I said, so he comes with the reindeers and
That's
sleigh,
funny.
and he come down and ring the bell. So in my mind, I'm envisioning Santa Claus buzzing the bell and coming to my door. Yeah. Until one day I kept asking questions. My father was like, "Listen, no, there is no Santa Claus. Me and mommy buy your toys." I was like, "Oh, okay." It didn't bother me. I was just intrigued. Like, who is this guy just bringing all these presents every year that you speak of?
This is a hefty slice at that. Judge a trash man and judge a president. I don't care. This is a slice of my Brooklyn butter bunt. See that crust? That sugar crust?
Mm-hmm.
And that golden brownness situation happening?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm
This is
glad we're
typical.
talking about.
Huh?
We're talking about cakes. I'm glad we're talking about like cakes because
Who done it?
My cousin Teresa, not my aunt, my cousin Teresa made a cake and sent
Uh-huh.
it up here, and oh my gosh, it was a pound cake, but it didn't have no nothing on it. No, like what is that? What is it? What is it? Uh,
No glaze, no icing.
no glaze. Yeah, no glaze, no nothing. None of that. It didn't have none of that, right?
Just good.
Nope. I cut that thing open. It was like the sides of it, however she did it, it was like a hint of cheesecake. Like, oh my god, like I have never ate no cake this good.
That sounds almost like a cream cheese pound cake.
I think that's what it was. A cream cheese pound cake.
You look like
That's
that father when you made
exactly what
face.
that was. Because it was, yes, that was amazing. That she made that was amazing. Like, and it was like sugary at the edge.
Tell of his goodness.
Oh Lord. Whew.
Ain't nothing
I'm
like
telling
good.
you, that cake was good. And I don't be eating cake like that. I don't really be eating
I
cake
don't
like
either.
that. Cake was good. Nah.
Yeah. Y'all ain't about to make a heifer out of me. Like, I have a birthday in 3 weeks. Y'all not about to know. Y'all ain't about to do this.
Oh
I'm about to find
Lord.
somebody come help you all this bread and sugar and stuff.
Facts. I
What
believe it.
what am I supposed to do with all this? What am I supposed to do with all this? Don't nobody want to run with me. Don't nobody want to do nothing but eat, take naps. This is not, no.
Not healthy.
It's not helping my situation at all. We're going to have a situation. I'm going to have to move out. I'm
You
going to have
have
to move
to
out
move
3
out.
weeks. I'm going to
Y'all
have to
on
move
your
out 3
own.
weeks. I need shelter because y'all tripping. Well, I'm
Nah.
glad that y'all had fun. I'm glad everybody is well. Y'all know how much it means to me to be able to see y'all face and it be almost December 31st.
Yes. Thank God. Amen.
Thank
Man, a
God.
lot of people passed this year, man.
A
It,
ridiculous
it like
population.
it was like a big shovel just came through and just, man, that was crazy. But thank God we all made it. You know what I'm saying? The
I'm
ones
so
that's here.
thankful.
Thank God we made
And
it.
it's not a gloat. It's like a real for real. Like, God, thank you.
Yeah.
Because it could have been any of us.
Facts.
Thank you. So,
Facts.
with that said, since everybody is alive and well and ready to just recap and say peace out 2020, we just gonna go ahead and get it started. This is part 1 of the best and worst of top 20 of 2020. And we're just gonna share a couple of some highlights of the year. I remember rolling into January thinking, oh my goodness, start of a new decade. It's about to
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
I'm about to get into some stuff. This is
Facts,
our
me
shit's
too. I was
looking
like,
lit.
yo, it's
We about
lit.
to
I'm like, oh
party. We
yeah, I'm
gonna
ready. I'm
travel. We
ready.
gonna stack some money.
Facts,
Gonna build.
facts.
And then Mark Kent was like, ah, you mad? You mad? You mad? Thought you had a friend. Yeah.
It came in and was like, yo, everybody just calm down. Everybody's like, oh, yeah. Yo, calm down real quick. It's clip.
Yep. It's like, everybody calm down. 2020 came in and said, no, I'm captain now. I'm the captain now. Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Like,
This is what
it
we're
was
doing.
crazy. It's crazy. So, like, I like, but you know what's crazy? January came, but it was still kind of fake normal. Like, something, Kobe happened. Kobe was the
You want to
first
get into
thing that
that?
set. Kobe was the first thing to set this whole 2020 thing off. That, God rest Kobe's soul, and God rest everybody that was involved in that.
Yeah.
All the other families, God rest their soul too, and condolences to that family and the Bryant family too.
Yes.
But when Kobe happened, that's when it was like, yo, and then after that, it was just like, bang, bang. I mean, we kind of knew about the coronavirus since November of 19.
Yep.
We knew about it. It was talks about it. It was in China, and then the one guy, the original doctor that reported it from Wuhan, he died from it. You know what I'm saying? So it was talks about that already. So we knew about that, but it's just like, man, it hit like when the year came in and Kobe died. It was just like, whoa.
That literally shook the earth.
Yeah.
Because I don't see anybody that didn't affect in some type of way, like hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, if I put myself back in January, just to think what that would be like.
Yeah.
Not just lose your life, but your daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person, I'm very visual. And I'm very like into my senses. I could only imagine as a parent what that conversation was like. Your last moments with your child. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing.
To help your child.
Nothing. And it's like, yes, I always think about that too. Me too.
Like, to see that, because you already know what it's like if you see Justin, if he, that look on his face, if he about to fall, or if he hurt himself in this, or something takes him by surprise.
Let me tell you, I got that look when we fell in that street.
Yeah.
In September, I got that look. I got that, literally that look. And that look right there, like no lies like here. Like, it's funny that you said that. Like, that look right there is like, it was like, nah, if I gotta die, I'm just gonna die for my son.
It's
right
just
now.
just
Like,
take me now.
it was like that look. He like gave me that, like, Dad, like, what is going on? Like, he was just like, nah, I despise that look.
That's the
you know what I'm
last
saying?
thing.
Because it's
You don't
like,
want them to be in a position where they're helpless.
yeah,
If you can't help them, if you can't get in contact with them,
yeah,
you couldn't be there for them. The bond that you have with a child, that's unbreakable.
right.
The moment they're here, no parent wants to not be able to be there for their child. So immediately when that happened, I remember it came in trickles. The announcements or the news came in trickles. First, it was like Kobe went down, it crashed, and then he died, and then we find out there's other people, and then they're saying it's possibly his family on it, and then it's confirmed that him and Gianna passed. And I'm just like, on so many ends of a spectrum, like talking about their last conversation, trying to imagine what that's like. And we just recently watched a movie about natural disaster. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but it was a similar incident, and I almost couldn't watch the scene because it put me back in that like, I could not imagine what those last moments were like. If you feel like you can't keep it from happening, you just have to brace it and accept it. Number one. Number two, Vanessa.
Yeah.
I think about her all the time. You have to,
Yeah.
you think about it as a spouse or as somebody you share your life with, if
Yeah.
they have to go. But to have to lose them and one of your children
And
in
one of
one
your
day,
children, it's like a double whammy, man. It is double. It's not like it is. It's a double whammy, yo.
it
That's
seems
not. It's not
so
good.
unfair.
Mm-mm.
It
Mm-mm.
seemed like the most unfair, most cruel thing that could happen to somebody.
Yeah.
And to know how their relationship was, how much he loved his family, how much he
He
cared for them.
loved his wife, his kids. Yeah.
They really took pride in being like a solid family union, and
Fact.
see that just change like that. That was so crushing, so heartbreaking. But
Yeah.
that taught us so many things. Number one, don't take life for granted. And it's almost like a precursor to the ongoing thing for 2020, because you're stuck in a house and you have to deal with whoever you're on quarantine with. And you
That's
have to deal with not being able to be an easy hand contact or a car drive or an airplane
a fact.
ride to the people that you care about or care about you. You
A
have to
fact.
come and reconcile with things that may be good, things that may be bad. But whatever it is, you have to cherish life and you have to cherish the people that are closest to you. It could all be gone in a moment. Don't hold no grudges. Whatever fences you need to mend them. Whatever. Or if you have some against somebody, really take introspect and just realize tomorrow's not promised.
It's
You could
not.
step out on the street and the staircase could fall from underneath you, or
That's
the
a fact.
concrete could cave in and it swallow you up.
Yeah.
Anything can happen
Anything can
before we get
happen.
off this broadcast. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
So
Fact.
don't take not one breath for granted. It was almost like a precursor, because just like that, you think like, man, Kobe, a man of his caliber, his talent, his personality, his just suave and his work ethic. That's what I took with me, definitely
Yeah.
at the top of the list. That Mamba mentality, I
Yeah.
take that with me at every chance I get when it comes to being a professional, anything that I aspire to be and have been working on. Because
Yeah.
he showed there wasn't anything he wasn't willing to give his 100% best to. He
Yeah.
wasn't just an athlete. He wasn't just a father. He wasn't just a husband. This man wrote. He wrote books. He acted. He produced.
Mm-hmm.
He did, so many things. And he just,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, as though, even though I feel like it still was too soon for him. What was he, 40, 41?
Yeah.
I
I think
still
what
feel
40
like
he was.
it was too soon. However, I think he did die empty. And to see how happy he was when he was at retirement, he was so
Mm-hmm.
happy. And he
Mm-hmm.
was just starting to lax and get into other ventures. But whatever he was able to do before January 2020, that man gave his all.
Mm-hmm.
And the only other one thing I thought was so cruel was Gianna was at the peak, just starting to scratch the surface of her talent. And I'm sure basketball wasn't her only love. I'm pretty sure there were other things
Yeah.
that her
But I would have loved to see him
just
because
was.
I know she would have been going to like the WNBA. She definitely would have been going,
He
and I
said
feel like she would have
time
been
she was
something
better
big.
than him.
Yeah,
That
I
would
feel
have
like
been
she would have been
so
something big.
magical.
It would have. It would have.
Man, I just felt like that was so unfair. But rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. What happened next? January came, took Kobe. February, we had some oddities with the seasons and the climate change as well, because it seemed like,
My guy Pop Smoke got killed.
man, that was unfair.
That
He
was
didn't deserve
that
that.
was dumb. Nah, he definitely didn't. That was corny. That whole thing was like disgustingly corny. I feel like 2021, like if you ain't got it, don't hate on nobody, man.
Exactly.
Just figure out a way to get it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And don't get it by robbing a nigga or trying to, you know what I'm saying, get over on a nigga. Like, nah, don't do that, man. Like, that's not cool. Like, you
That's
gonna
exactly.
rob and kill somebody for that, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically what happened with Pop, man. They tried to rob him and it didn't go well. But I heard he shot one of them, so he went down fighting. So
Yeah.
that's all that matters, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man. Like that was crazy too. He was at the pinnacle. He was at the right there
Yeah.
in his career. He was about to be like
Stuff was
he
up.
had Brooklyn
Take
on his
momentum.
back. So he definitely had Brooklyn on his back, and he definitely was like about to be that like the. I looked at Pop as being like the next Biggie in a sense to like kind of like bring Brooklyn like that back
Fact.
that swag to this new generation.
Facts.
like in this new generation. Like he was like the Biggie. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like he had like that crazy movement in Canarsie. He blew up the Flossie. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole movement got everybody doing the dance, doing the woo dance. You know what I'm saying? Like all the little kids is doing it. All the little
Yep.
kids love drill music now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all drill music. He was a drill rapper from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So, and that's what these teenagers love. They love drill. So, you know what I mean? Like he was that guy. He was like that guy. And it's funny because I got a chance to go to his like when they did like a horse and carriage
Mm-hmm.
around like Canarsie, Brooklyn, where he from. And
Mm-hmm.
they walked all the way to by his house and like Seaview by Seaview Park. But
Yeah.
like I was out there and it was pretty cool because it was like one of those moments where it was like, dang, it was like it reminded me of like how when they rolled Biggie through
Yeah.
the Best Eye, it was
Yep.
like that. Like
I will never forget
people
that.
people came and turned up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really nice. You know what I'm saying? It was really nice to see like, you know what I mean, his neighborhood, everybody come together. Like I was there. It was crazy. It's on my page actually, on my Instagram page.
Okay.
Yeah, so but yeah, man, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. And he was right there, like right there, right there, right there. And his album did good too,
It
actually.
did very well. I was proud of
The-
that
he
news.
did he did his Spotify numbers was like 225 million. He had 225 million listeners like a month, some crazy like that. Like yeah, his numbers is crazy right now. Pop
That's
Smoke is
amazing.
killing.
Yeah.
He left a good legacy for his family and those left behind. You know what I'm saying? So
We'll
that's
definitely do that, Duchess, because
yeah,
he deserved that. He deserved the better half of
facts, facts,
the
facts,
whole
facts.
situation.
It'll go down in history about Trump and his debate and how he handled himself in that original debate, the first
Or
one
how
that
he
he
got
had with Joe
handled.
Biden, where he tried to punk him and he tried to bully him through the whole entire thing. That will go down as the worst. It was quite entertaining, though. I
It was
will say
like a
that.
pre-K lunch battle. Like,
I will say that it was quite entertaining, but it was the wrong time to be entertained because you're
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
regain the country's trust again. And so,
exactly.
why would you get up there and do any of that you did? Like, this is not the time to entertain us.
It
You're
ain't.
fired. No, this is not the time. You're fired. No, we don't need that right now. Like, he gonna tell Joe Biden, oh, you're so, you're so dumb. Don't talk about being smart because you graduated the lawyer class. You said you went to Dell State. You didn't go to Dell State. You're so dumb. Don't talk about smart to me.
And you
Like,
bought
yo,
your grade,
he,
so
he was
don't.
like, yo, he was insulting him so badly. And it's just like, come on, man. But it will go down as the worst debate in presidential history.
The most
Like,
entertaining one by far that I
you like,
ever.
it's disgusting. Disgusting. Like, bruh, come on.
And
That
other
will go
countries
down.
probably look at us and they throw popcorn on the like. Okay, this is gonna be a good time. America, they're funny. This is entertainment. Like he looks like a big ass buffoon,
Yo,
and
he's
he makes
crazy.
us look like the freaking ushers behind him.
Wait, and then about this what stimulus? Now he was trying to get us $2,000. What was it? 2,000? Was it 2,000? It
He
was two
said he
thousand
wanted
dollars he was trying to
2,000,
get us.
but your
Yeah, it was Trump
minions,
trying to get us $2,000.
but your minions, the Republicans in Senate, your minions that you have nurtured and had on your teeth for so long, chewing on your lies and your business, they was never gonna survive for that. So you got what you got. But now all of a sudden you want to throw all these antics and tantrums at the very end, tail end, the fourth quarter. Get out of here, man. Go sit down. Come on.
Yo, I heard now he gotta get he's starting to understand he gotta relinquish this power.
He had no choice. Into the moving like, no. It's time to go. No. We're packing.
No,
Get it
now.
now. Back at the U-Haul. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you're leaving. You and all your things. Yeah,
Nah, but
this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna throw a few more tantrums. There's gonna be another sour point that we reach with the Senate and before the House can reach a decision. This is New Year's night. Monday is when the government shut down, right? We
Yeah.
won't know exactly what we're getting until after this episode. So by the time this is replayed, actually in January, then we'll all be trying to figure out either the
Mm-hmm.
600 check or what Biden is going to implement after January 20th. Because he already said that he wanted to give us more and he would implement that the day he got in office. But hopefully,
No, they
Georgia made us
they
proud
have
and put
90.
Ossoff and Warnock in office to make that happen and sway the Senate into a Democratic position so that we can get that in order.
The COVID relief is like $90 billion. I think they said, or 90 or 900. One of the two. I could be wrong, but I know it's 990. I think is 90 billion. What? There are only 328 Americans in this. 328 million point four, I think, Americans.
It's a mismatch. What are we doing?
There is some money to be handed out, and I need it.
America is the most wealthy country, but we're the most stingiest niggas. We're the most stingiest somebody's ever seen. Greedy.
Greed.
I'm sick of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over it. Let me tell you something. 2021, I am applying for dual citizenship.
To where? Where you gonna have dual citizenship?
Listen, I can tell you offline where you can find the zero shades. I am applying for dual citizenship. My children don't deserve this stuff. I'm sick of this. How dare you?
Yeah,
this is absurd. Like now that I got these 3 plus the 4, they don't deserve this. I can do chip chat and chill from anywhere. Okay, anywhere. That's the luxury of this stuff. Yeah. You can tell me my work. $600 check. Come on. That will pay for somebody's daggone mortgage.
Yeah.
Or a light bill or a water bill. Hello, we've been home all year long. Do you know what utilities look like right now?
Facts.
$600. And we already in debt. Don't get me started on student loan debt. Don't get me started on that. I'm out here using my degree right now. However, the price I had to pay for it, I ain't paying it. I'm not paying it. No. I need y'all to look at me.
I'm not paying
it. I'm not paying it. You owe me. After 2020, I don't owe student loans. You owe me. So y'all need to cancel that bitch. I'm not paying no more. After this, you talking about people's rent, mortgage, car notes, insurance, health insurance, utilities.
Disgusting.
Gas in the car, clothes, groceries.
It's nasty.
I don't deserve this. Dual citizenship. Don't come look for me.
Listen.
You find me online. On Facebook, Instagram, you can find me anywhere.
However,
don't count on me staying here.
So
it's like a relationship. If you're not getting treated right, why would you stay?
Exactly. That's
you gonna keep showing me who you are.
Yeah,
why would I stay?
Right, why would I stay? Like, what will I do?
Like I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm supposed to be here because I was born here. Nah. That's just how I feel. I'm sorry. I'm out of my feelings. I'm sorry.
She said, I'm gonna pack it up. I'm out of my feelings now. Nah, but a lot of good things did happen in 2022. I got, I opened up my studio. We opened up a studio on my label, Black Mercy Recordings. Me and the 4 of my friends, we, what I'm saying? We did that together, and nice little situation here. We got about 6 artists now.
So for everybody that doesn't know, tell us what the name of the record label is.
Oh, it's Black Mercy Recordings. Black Mercy Recordings. BLCK Mercy MRCY Recordings.
And right now, what do you have on your roster? What genre are you, or what genres are you supporting?
We have R&B, we have rap, hip hop. We have like a pop / R&B artist also, by the name of Queso. We have like a R&B neo soul type vibe. Her name is London McCoy. We have Preach Gold, who is everything, a rock star,
PCA representative,
a rapper, producer. He's just amazing. And then we got Asiatic. He's like he's like the Godfather flow. Like he nice. He could rap. He make good songs. He comes up with amazing concepts. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? He's real dope individual. Asiatic. You know what I mean? Real dope. And he's a dope artist. He could rap. The boy's nice. But yeah. So we that's the roster that we got right now. Yeah, everything is moving moving good. London just released her single called "Sail Away," so you could get that. We get London's "Sail Away" record, all media outlets and platforms.
We
So
can.
yeah, "Sail Away" is definitely a great song. She came out with just a little end of the year send off. Sail away, you know what I mean? We sailing away from this disgusting 2020.
I know that's
So
right.
type vibe. So it's good. It's a good single. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna like it. Pretty sure y'all gonna like it.
I'm too
So
proud.
yeah. But yeah, that's what happened in 2020 for me. Like I opened the studio, you know. I kind of looked at 2020 as a big learning process, trying to learn me a little bit more, trying to learn, just my surroundings, my environment around me, everything. You know what I mean? So it was just a big learning experience. I will say that it was just about a lot. You know what I mean? So, but
Yeah,
I took, you take the good with the bad, and you know what I mean, and you just make the best out of it. You know what I mean? You
definitely.
got so much death and stuff going on, and other things going on around you, people sick and stuff. So just take the good with the bad and keep pushing, and and everything will just fall into place. But
I'm too proud of you. I'm too proud of you
yeah,
because it could have went a whole different way. Mentally,
facts, facts,
this is
facts,
definitely taking a toll. And if anyone is watching or listening, and 2020 was unkind to you mentally or physically, because we don't talk about it very much outside of Chip Chat and Chill, but we do definitely for millennials want to make sure this is a safe space for anyone to, as you're learning and unlearning things as a millennial, know that it's okay to not be okay, but at the same time, we didn't get a chance to talk too much or make a huge deal out of the population of people who were already victims of domestic violence, mental illness, pre-existing conditions that didn't get the advocacy or the attention that they deserved at the time. So to anyone that felt like 2020 was detrimental to their mental or physical well-being, I definitely want to let you know that if you're watching or listening at this point, you are a survivor. Take that
yeah,
and expand it. Do
yeah,
not allow anyone to hinder you or to
yeah,
dampen your survival experience. Fight for you. Keep fighting for you. Believe in yourself. Get help. Speak out. Speak up. If you have to email us, chipchatandchill@gmail.com, we will point you in the right direction. But yeah, people that have had, a battle with mental illness, a battle with depression, I'll be transparent. I'll be honest. I dealt with postpartum depression up until
mm,
2020. It's not pretty.
mm, yeah.
Days, even though my youngest is 2 years old now, just turned two.
It's not a bad thing that you had that, because that's what happens when women have babies, right? Am I correct? That's what happens, like when women have children. Like that's one of, not a side effect, I don't want to say a side effect, but that's one of the things that kind of comes along with it, right? Am I correct?
Not in every case, but in some cases, for some women, depending on external or internal circumstances. In some
Okay.
cases, women do end up with it. Postpartum just simply means, it's a fancy word to say after you have a baby. So that's postpartum.
Hmm.
Depression itself is just an ugly journey that you have to, one, make your own, be honest about, accept it, and then try to put in a support plan for yourself and an action plan for yourself. I'm not gonna delve too much into it, but honestly, I started postpartum. For anybody that doesn't know, my two youngest are only 14 months apart.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
Desmond, you know me, I was always that one. back to back. I would never do that craziness. I need one that could talk in complete sentences, potty trained, self-sufficient, all that. Before I have. God said, "Oh, really? Say what, daughter? Oh, watch this. When I tell you, I got the wake-up call of my life.
I couldn't believe it.
Back to back. The middle child took a while. It took a while to finally get pregnant again because I have an oldest that's turning 9. Between him and the middle, it was a journey getting pregnant again. Never ever was I ever counting on getting pregnant right after that, ever. And I nursed all 3 of my kids, but getting pregnant with the baby, I couldn't nurse the middle one, and that broke my heart. I felt like the worst parent in the world. I couldn't do that for her because it's either continue on and then make a small amount and lose the one in my belly, or just be so. Just accepting that now I'm pregnant again. I had an emergency C-section right before I got. Like all of this is going in my head. I don't want to die. I don't want to get another C. I'm trying to heal. All these things. So all of that was on my mind. Like I was trying to start Chip Chat and Chill and build other things under my brand and under my business. How am I supposed to do that? I'm about to have another one. Like I was angry. I was angry. I was scared. And then I ended up being high risk. I had to be babysat the whole entire summer of 2018. I was in the doctor's office every week. So all of those things brought on my depression. So I was depressed before she got here. And then now the dust settles. The both of them are here. I'm dealing with 2. I have Irish twins. They're 14 months apart. They both have similar needs, but they're kind of different. And then my 8-year-old, now he's 8, but he was kind of, he went from being the only child to now he got 2 in a row. What am I supposed to do with this? And then 2 girls. What? It was no easy deal. But I could say coming out of 2020, and that definitely could have swallowed me up. So I relate and I empathize with anybody who has dealt with depression. You have to find your happy. You have to find an outlet. Chip Chat and Chill has been my adult place to just let loose, detach from my obligations as a parent. It's been my place to replenish just the woman I am as an individual. Thank God. And just get some type of sanity back, because there's no way to explain the need and the desperation to have adult recess when all you have are these little people to talk to on a regular basis. It was a challenge even to express that to my husband every so often, because there's other things happening. So I got my happening, you got your happening. Can we meet in the middle and be there for each other? But as long as you have breath in your body, I don't care if a spouse, a significant other, a family member, a parent has put their hands on you, took advantage of you. If you're watching and listening, you made it up to this point, you are a survivor. Don't let anybody take that from you. There is more that is better for you. Fight for that, and don't let anybody ever convince you otherwise, because there is life after that. I just wanted to spring some hope onto somebody. If you get to know me through social media, as I learn stuff, I share it. Because I'm like, I know I'm not the only one. And I know I'm not the only one that's going to need this in the future. Don't think about or don't get so caught up in what you see. Stay in tune and grab a hold of what you know.
Right.
Forget about what you see. Stay on what you know. Forget about what you see. Hold on to what you know.
Right.
That has sustained my sanity. Domestic violence, I thought it was so unfair to have to be in quarantine for people that couldn't reach out to somebody to help. Imagine for those who lived out of state, if they were like away at school or studied abroad or caught a job opportunity away, and then they had to be where they were, away from people that actually care about them. I thought about those people, and I'm like, God, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's bad. It is crazy.
I could not imagine.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. Is like, you just like wish them the like best and pray for them. Like, even though you don't know them, you know what I mean? Just like, because it's like it's definitely bad. It's not even. I couldn't even imagine being in that situation. Honestly. Yeah, I couldn't.
So
but
roll with punches as you were able to evolve and discover things about yourself, accept some things about yourself, and mature in some certain areas in your life. Coming along as a father, coming along as a businessman, coming along as just a responsible human being. What has your quarantine experience as a whole been like for 2020 for you?
It's been kind of cool actually because I kind of got back on my production work. I kind of got back on like tapping in more into like the music side, being able to like really just sit down and formulate and even like having the tools to like learn it, learn the programming and learn I'm saying new software and stuff like that, like having the space to come to I'm saying. So like it's been actually on the creative side, it's been very helpful. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very 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 helpful, and I'm grateful of what I mean, of the tools and the that I have around me to be able to do that, you know what I mean. Like God is like really blessed us and blessed me with, what I'm saying, with some great things, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's been like it's been one of those things where it's like, like I said, you take the good with the bad. So like, although bad is going on, it's been a lot of good things going on too. You know what I mean? Just more time to like work at it, more time to perfect it. It was good for me. It was good for me in that aspect, in the creative side. Just it was real good.
And absolutely prepped you for go time.
Yeah, definitely.
Beyonce's Black is King.
Black is King. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. I actually met the guy that danced, the Blue Man. He lives in Brooklyn.
Nice.
Poppy Ojo, his name. He's a cool
Okay.
dude. He lives here in Brooklyn, and he actually did like a video ad for my bros at Tier clothing line, Tier NYC. They have a clothing line. My boy Nigeria, in Esau. It's like three of them, but they own the clothing line Tier, and Tier is like really really amazing, really dope. I'm pretty sure we can put something up right now,
Okay.
some Tier stuff. So we could put some Tier stuff. No Rona. I'm coughing for other reasons. But anyway, uh, they're really dope. They're based out of New York City. So
Dope for the culture. I was appreciative of that, especially with all the other stuff that we'll get into on part two that we went through, especially
yeah,
the one long hot black summer
yeah.
with Black Lives Matter.
She's she's amazing for filming that during the pandemic like that. Like, how did you get all the way to Africa the pandemic? You're Beyonce. Like, how did
Beyonce.
like like everyone gets COVID tests? Come on, we got them. Don't worry, you're good. Come on, we
It was
got the test.
visually aesthetic and just legendary. I mean, what else could I say? It was just legendary. It just made you reflect, go on a journey, because it's
Hmm.
the one thing that we can all attest to, especially being a millennial. You get
What
stuck
was
to what people want you to be,
right?
and you run so far away from who you really are at the core, like who you were bred to be, not necessarily who we're groomed to be,
Right,
but
right.
who we're bred to be in our core, what your bloodline means, what that
Yeah.
name means for you.
Hmm.
So to see the visuals of that, I'm a dancer also. I act, I sing, I
Yeah,
dance. That
yeah.
dancing,
You are.
woo, woo, woo.
Yeah. What was your favorite scene? I'm gonna tell you mine.
It's between Can't Take My Power. They'll never take my power. My power.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
power.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That one, and I love Already. Already.
Yeah,
Time
yeah, yeah, yeah.
already. Time already.
I ain't going front. My favorite one, I can't remember the song, but when they was in that hearse and it was lit up
I know.
inside that joint was smacking.
Yeah.
I love that scene. It was
Yeah.
fire. The visuals was amazing, different and amazing. And what is that song? It sound like a gospel song too.
Spirit.
She talk, yeah, she talked about the water and she's pregnant.
Oh, baby, oh. The one
That
she did with
right?
Pharrell.
Yes, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That song's amazing. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So
arrangements were dope.
yeah,
Shout out to Denitra, my boo. She was one of the BGVs for Spirit.
for real.
Did amazing. So I
Oh,
love
shout
her.
out to Deidre. That's
Very
nice.
sweet friend of mine.
That's
Just the
what's up.
whole ensemble, the way everything tied together. I loved it. I probably watched it about 5 times.
Yeah,
They love the
yeah.
colors and the beats and the energy. They love that stuff. So it was dope.
It's definitely a good one. It's definitely. But yeah, man, like that was cool. Like that, she definitely blessed us with that.
We
That
needed
was
that.
some good light. Yeah, we needed that.
That was right on time. She had the
Yeah,
right timing with that one. That was.
yeah. Because then the Lion King came out, and then she did Black is King.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, by
Let
the
me
way.
sip that. Let me sip that.
Yeah, that was dope. Shout out to the Carters. So
Yeah, the was amazing.
man. So what we're gonna do, we're going to go ahead and conclude for now and then continue on with part 2 of the top 20 for 2020, the best and worst of the year. Stay tuned for more. You guys voted online and you all wanted to see a VSOP Coquito. Tonight I was on that Moscato and Desmond was just drinking, some plain old water.
I
Ain't no
need
judgment.
VSOP.
That's always in order.
You know how to make good coquito?
I am Cuban, son. Yes.
Oh yes.
I'm on my last of the daggone rum now. I gotta get some more. I made and sold some for in November. So most people wait until the holiday season. I done made some. I drink it for. We have New Year's brunch. That's a tradition. I make it for New Year's brunch.
Mm-hmm.
I done made it for Valentine's Day, Black History Month. Listen,
Coquito is good, man. I would love to taste yours. Yeah, I would definitely love to taste yours.
yeah, I'm excited about this VSOP one because I know that's gonna be nice and warm and just smooth. So that one I'm gonna share. That'll be a snack share. That'll be a drink share that I'll tie in with this episode when it airs. So this part 1 is the official roll off to season 1 of Chip Chat and Chill. I am excited.
Yeah.
Prepare to learn and unlearn with us and be able to have a good laid back time. Every week, this is adult recess. We play games, we have drinks, we have appetizers, we conclude, we have a check to go. Please, you will learn something, but we will definitely laugh all the way long. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for sharing it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. If you have any suggestions or comments or any type of questions you want to ask anonymously, you can always reach out to us, chipchatterandchill@gmail.com. Thank you again, Desmond, for joining us tonight.
You're welcome.
On Instagram at Sir Chunks 116, right?
Straight Sir Chunks, SIRCHUNKZ.
All right. And then you can always follow me on Instagram at Chip Chatter and Chill, or you can follow my business brands, the Kia Media House. Everything is the same on Instagram and Facebook. We love you guys. We thank you again for coming on.
Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.
The ride is about to get good. We're just getting in gear. I promise you. I promise you this is going to be a good time. Stay well. Thank you for the memories.
Yes.
Come on back. Bring a friend to Chip, Chatter, and Chill.
All right. Later, y'all.